Yo, what's going on? What's going on? Oh, man, just another night of driving right now. And so I don't have that many subscribers, whatever, whatever. But I'm going live because I was strolling I wasn't strolling, but earlier I watched this, I was strolling on YouTube earlier, and I was, I ran across this video of this. I'm assuming she was black, and she was just talking about black men. So it started off with her talking about, well, so she was talking about Shannon Sharp. I'm guessing Shannon Sharp was the focus of her life. And you know, my thoughts on this, right? It's on this on Shannon Sharp. Hey, I don't care. I don't care. He's what whatever his kinks are. If he like being tied up, being called, all kind of N words, this by white girls and everything, and getting told put a big black baby in me, if that's his kink, that is okay. I don't have a problem with that. I it is. I guess what's crazy to me is this, right? Look, now I'm gonna go on a whim here and say probably a good majority of us watch porn, right? And well, let's just be honest about things, right? It's a lot more porn with white men and black women, right? Ghetto gaggers, right? Now I haven't watched it in a long time, whatever, right? Ghetto gaggers, what? It was all these white dudes just fucking just smashed and shot his black chick face, spin on disrespecting her, right? Right? Oh, guess what? You talking about Shannon Sharp, being with a white girl and being called N-word this. Guess what? It's videos where black women is getting gang banged by a bunch of white dudes with Confederate flag shirts on, right? Now, you know what you're gonna say? Well, she's a porn star. It's role playing. It's role playing. That's what it is. It's role playing. Okay, if that's role playing, how come what Shannon Sharp doing with his white girl is not role playing? Hey, if he got some fucking weird ass slave kink, why does it matter? Why does it matter? Is it because she's white and he wasn't giving the money to a black chick? Well, the black chick probably didn't fit what his kink was. It's no big fucking deal. Hey, if he was paying for some pussy, so the fuck what? It's his money. You know what I mean? Motherfucker out here pay for pussy. Shit, your husband is paying for pussy from you and probably a side chick. I'm paying for pussy. Shit. My old lady got me out of work right now paying for some pussy. You know? We all paying for some damn pussy. But why does his kink matter to us? It shouldn't. I don't give a damn what that man do. Whatever get his rocks off, hey, so what? And then I hear the people, well, she was 19. Okay? Is he dating her or he just fucking her? As far as I'm concerned, like, hey, look, man, she's 19, she's legal, she got a fucking OnlyFans page. Hey, what you want me to say to him? Let me be mad at him? Well, he's in his 50s. I don't care. I don't fucking care, man. It doesn't matter. Let that man enjoy his life. What's fucked up is if she's really trying to extort him. And that's what's fucked up. But as far as his kinks go, I don't give a damn. Look, man, there's chicks out here that want to role play them getting raped. So why does it matter what his kink is? Let that man live his life. Let him be happy. He ain't harming nobody. He ain't raped her. Hey, let him do his thing. Fuck it. I ain't gonna lie, man. My old lady, she white. You know, I thought about one day, like, we should do some recreations fucking role playing. I can't get my 40 acres and a mule. Huh. Okay, well, let me get 40 pumps and a nut. I don't know. Let that man enjoy his kink. It ain't your money. He ain't asking you to have sympathy for him or nothing. He's just living life. It's just crazy how, like, black people, mainly black women, are just so enraged about this. That man don't give a fuck what you think. He don't give a fuck what I think either. He ain't asked for our sympathy or nothing. But I guess the question would be is, if she was black and she did the same thing, would y'all have the same feelings? Would y'all say the same things? 'Cause I've been seeing a lot of, hey, you know, you step in the snow, you're gonna get frostbite. I've been hearing a lot of that shit, right? So like, would y'all say, you step in the mud, you're gonna get stuck or something? I mean, would y'all be fair? You know what I'm saying? It just like y'all go real hard when some black dude is giving some white chick their money or whatever. My old lady, she's white, right? And I don't pay attention to shit. I don't give a fuck no more what nobody think, right? She tell me we be at the store. You saw the way she was looking at me. You saw the way, man, who fucking cares, right? Maybe she's just jealous. I don't know. I say we need to mind our own fucking business. I guess it don't help because the shit was on TV, it's on Facebook, and all this other shit. But we need to mind our own business. You know, if we gonna criticize one for doing something, we should criticize all for doing it, not just him. But I guess another part too, like kind of pissed me off too. In her video, she was talking about majority of black men, majority. So that means 60. Well, that means at least 51% and up of black men are these deviant, wild, just bad people. That's what she said. She said majority of black men are what they say y'all are. Criminals, molester, rapists, just man, she was just like, God damn. Abusers, murderers, and all this shit. And you know what? I ain't gonna lie. It ain't my first time hearing that shit from a black woman, but it's starting to piss me off more and more and more, man. Because it's not true. And then she said, and that's fact. That's fact. Okay, well, that's fact. How come me and all my boys that I grew up with, that I'm friends with, that I call family, we are taking care of our families, providing for our families. Our family loves us. Why? If you saying black men are these crazy wild animals that should be put down, then why are my homeboys doing good in life? They taking care of their families and whatnot. Why? That means out of the group of fucking 15 of us that it is, that means shit. Maybe only one or two of us should be doing good. Everybody else should be deadbeats and in jail or shit like that. But we doing good in life. We having a good time. Families loving us. We going places and everything. You know? Why is that? But majority of black men are fucking savages, right? And then, she going to talk about, how good the white man treat her and everything. And I always think about this too. When a black man is dating a white woman, right? The first thing y'all say, they don't love y'all. See, a black woman gonna treat you good. She gonna make sure you right. She gonna treat you good. No white women, they just using y'all. They just want to hump on y'all, and that is it. So okay. So with that same logic, white men treat y'all good and everything. How you know? So are they using y'all too? Because white women is using us. I mean, I can only believe that white men is using y'all. That shit makes sense. I mean, cause they, white men, white woman, they one of the same, right? Like black women, y'all ain't fair. Like y'all don't, man, fuck. Y'all need some help. Y'all want black men to be one way, right? Black men gotta be this and black men gotta be that. But the moment we fucking, we stand our ground, we want to express our opinions, our point of views and everything, we get called names. You zesty. You not a man. You act like a little bitch. We all these bad things, right? But I watch white men do the same thing. Huh, And that's the man, he stood up for himself. Like, hold on. This is the same thing I fucking did, but I'm being called fucking gay. I should be a man and just shut the fuck up and just do what you say, right? Do y'all want a man or y'all just want a person that's going to just say yes to y'all? I'm really curious. Because it seems like that's what y'all want. Because, now, this didn't happen with my old lady, but I was talking to someone at a store, a female at a store, right? It was a disagreement on some stuff. So we doing a whole back and forth, but I ain't raising my voice. I'm just talking to her normal. And you know what she said? I'm zesty. I'm zesty how? Because I'm just not taking your bullshit. I'm being calm and just explaining some shit to you that you don't understand. So that make me zesty, huh? And I don't experience. I don't. It just seems like if someone don't agree with y'all, it's it's something wrong with them, right? But so I grew up in Detroit, and whatnot, and pretty much all I did was black women. My old age, she's white. I met her in middle school, whatever. I think out of all the women I ever dated, she might be the most fairest, most compassionate female I have ever dated. I'm 35 years old. And I ain't gonna lie, it kind of hurt me because she is white. You know, my previous relationship, right? I was with this, she was black. I was with this chick for X amount of years, whatever. You know, one day I said, hey, I think we should buy a house because she had a daughter. And I like, and I wanted kids. So she told me, yeah, that's fine, that's cool, we should. But when it came to the money part of it, oh, yeah, I'm not putting in the work to come up with all this money for this house. You know, I ain't doing it. You know, I ain't doing it. You want the house so bad, you go to work. I did it because I'm a man. I did it. I worked 3 months straight. When I say 3 months straight, I mean 3 months without an off day for 3 months. I was a tired motherfucker, man. Long story short, her and I aren't together no more because it got to a point where and once that puppy love phase is done, you start being yourself. Hey, you want to go do something? I don't like what you like, so I don't want to do that. Then she'll turn around and ask me the same thing. Hey, you want to do something? Yeah, I guess. I didn't like it. I'll go. But then it got to the point where she was always telling me no, and I'm telling her yes. So it got to the point where I say, man, nah, I don't want to do no gay ass painting with a twist. You can't go to a car show with me. I get you can call it being childish, but that's how it got. You know, why you want me to baby you and pamper you and do all this stuff for you, but I can't even get the same thing in return? You know, women talk about they don't chase, right? So, in my previous relationship, it was, hey, if I always gotta be the one to put the effort to do things, and when I say do things, I mean like things in the bedroom, right? If I gotta be always the one to initiate, it ain't fun for me no more. Like, it ain't fun for me. Like, what am I doing? Like, do you not want to do this or what's going on, right? So, you guys, I remember one time I was at work, I was driving my truck, talking to myself, and I'm like, you know what? I want to see how long this can go on. So I think it went on for maybe around about 6 weeks. Hey, 6 weeks. I didn't initiate and nothing happened. Nothing. You know. Then she comes to me telling myself, well, if you're not gonna have sex with me, then I'm gonna have to buy a dildo. So I'm like, hold the fuck on. We lay in bed together. Well, I ain't gonna lie, it ain't every night. But we see each other every goddamn day. You never know if one ever tried to initiate nothing, never said nothing or nothing, right? So you want me to do all the work. Me. Hey, you don't think I want a motherfucker to come in and just take my pants off and just start slapping me down? Hey, put that We all want that shit, and you can say you don't, but you do. We all want to feel like we're sought after, right? I mean, I think that's fair. You know, I want my woman to crave me too, like I crave her. You know, but my old lady now, she the most fucking caring person, most fairest person, the most loving person. Like she's all about teamwork. It ain't none of this. How do I say it? It ain't none of this man is the provider shit. She's like, hey, we are a team. We have a goal. We try and do this. If you don't have it, I got your back. And if I don't have it, I'm hoping you have my back, which I do. While I'm at work right now, right? And I have no problem with it. I have no problem with working. But you know, and we get an argument, and I'm like, you know, I'm like, I'll say shit. I don't need your help with this and that, whatever, whatever. And I get frustrated, I'm tired. And she's like, we a team. We a team. You're not in this by yourself. Just like how you want this, I want it too. So why would I want you out there slaving by yourself? And unfortunately, and I'm sad to say because my mom is black, my sister is black, my daughter, well, she's mixed, so she's black also. My son is black, right? It hurt me because this my lady, she's white. And out of all the people I think who understand, like, you know, the shit we go through, I would have thought it would have been another black woman, another black person. But it wasn't. It was the white girl that I met in middle school that I've been talking to since fucking middle school and rekindled some shit, you know, almost fucking 15 years later with. You know, when I moved to the suburbs when I was 15, when I was in the middle, when I was middle school, and that's when I like, was in puberty, right? I noticed two things. The white girls didn't care about none of the fucking materialistic shit. At least at that point, they didn't. It was just, hey, be a cool motherfucking person, right? The black girl I want to talk to, all that shit mattered. Whatever, right? Today and age, right? You know, we all got our preferences, right? But I never been told by a white, well, I guess I really haven't like fucking really down the dating scene either, so maybe I don't know. But I do know this. I came back home from Afghanistan in 2012. The chick that I was dating before I left, I got back with her. Well, I thought I got back with her. But you know, my hairline was receding. I was going bald. And I remember I called her when I got back home. I said, hey, yo, Janae, back home. You know, you want to go out? Now on the phone, she was all excited. Yeah, I miss you so much, whatever, whatever. Shaved my head nice and clean, greased it up and everything. Man, she seen my hair. She like, nah, fam, that's no bueno, right? Yeah, I was, I guess. You know, I'm pretty sure I'm rambling on, but I guess at the end, what I'm really getting to the point is like black women got this. I ask people this question of different colors, right? Hey, do y'all do y'all women like this? My old lady, she's white. She's white. She's not. I want to be black white. She's white. She listens to her R&B. Don't get me wrong, but hey, if you was to meet her, you wouldn't think she was dating black people. The way she talked, the way she acted, the way she dressed, the way she looked, all that shit, right? You would never thought she dated black people because actually she been told that about her coworkers. I said, hey, look, man, do your fellow white women talk about white men like this? She told me no. She told me no. This little Mexican girl that was in my unit, I heard the same thing. I said, hey, do Mexican women talk about Mexican men with like black women talk about black men? She said, no, we don't do that. Are Mexican men perfect? No. But we don't broadcast that shit how black women do it. Niggas ain't shit, niggas this, niggas ain't none of it. Like damn. So when that chick on that YouTube live was talking about how majority of black men are what white people say they are, in my head I was just thinking like, damn, better than them. You're just like them. You're fucked up. So since you had a fucked up relationship with a black dude. Now we all gay, we all rape, we all murder, we all do drugs, we all steal, we do all this bad shit. Us. No one else. Because she was praising the white men and everything, praising all the other different color motherfuckers. And, and I ain't gonna lie, man, this shit just fucking hurtful, dog. It's hurtful for so many black women to say this, right? Say that shit. Because the motherfuckers you picked the date to get your pussy to have kids with, aren't the motherfuckers you didn't do your research. You just open your legs. You didn't get to know the motherfucker. I didn't have kids until I got my motherfucking 30s. And my old lady, she already knew who I was and what I was about. Like, fuck, man. We gotta do better. Y'all gotta do better. I mean, black men is fucked up too. But it don't help when y'all just as fucked up. You know, when white men treat you like this and they treat you this way, man. I know some white men are some fucking straight up dogs. And I ain't talking about dogs in a good way. I'm talking about they beat their wife. They don't take care of their kids. They fucking cheat on their wives and all that shit. I met them. I met a lot of them. My first, 12 years in the military, I was in an all-white unit. It was maybe 3 of us, maybe. The dudes we would hang out with were all white. None of them was married. And there were some dogs. We would go out to a bar, a club, a strip club or something. And guess what? They had their noses in some booty holes. They was banging chicks too. They was living a single man life. So they not perfect people. They not these fucking holier than thou men y'all think they are. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm just rambling on. I'm honestly kind of bored right now. I'm just driving. So, and I haven't really been able to sit down and just like really like focus on what I want to talk about. I guess I was just so fucking like fed up and distraught. I was like, damn, that's fucked up. The shit she was saying about us. I don't know, man. I don't know. I just don't know. I just don't. I don't. I guess I don't know how to feel. I don't know. I don't know anything. I just don't know. I just. I just don't fucking know, man. I just wonder why. I think I know why, and I think it started during slavery times, and I think we still going into those same steps. You know, they'll use you know a black woman against a man. You know, the fucking slave master come in. Oh, that's your wife? Guess what? I'm gonna fuck her. I'm gonna get her pregnant, and I'm gonna sell her, and I'm gonna sell your kids. Or, hey, oh Bob over here, big black Bob. Hey, he gonna be the overseer. Hey, if somebody got a fucking line, beat their ass. You know, and to this day, we still doing it. We still fucking doing it. We disrespecting each other, and they just laughing at us. They just fucking laughing at us. That's crazy. And we just fall for the dumb shit. We just fucking fall like a bunch of fucking idiots. Well, these niggas ain't this. Man, fuck you black bitches. We just steady doing that shit. Steady fucking doing it. We just don't fucking learn. But hey, we want everybody to treat us as equals, right? We can't even fucking treat ourselves as equals. Because black women want to be men, and I guess black men are not to be men. I don't fucking that's what I'll say. You know? Because a black woman take the heartbeat, I don't need no man. I do this on my own. Like, okay, well I'm not denying that you can't do it on your own. But I mean, hey, if I can get some help somewhere, I'm always welcome to some help. You know? A man is supposed to do this and do that. Well, I mean, who the fuck told you what a man's supposed to do? Who told you that? Well, in the Bible say the man provide. Okay. Well, when the Bible was written, I'm pretty sure providing was, putting food on the table, a roof over the head, protecting your family and shit, not buying, Louis Vuitton shoes and purses and spending all your hard-earned money on dumb shit. I don't think that's providing. You know, I don't think that's providing. I think providing was meant as like, hey, roof and food, things to survive. You know, I don't fucking know, man. I don't know, but I don't know. I think I'm a when I'm done for the night, I will sit down and actually come up with a video that's more structured. That way, I'm not rambling. Because right now I'm just top of my head. I'm just rambling. So I guess I don't know, man. Y'all have a good night and whatnot. You know, probably not what people want to talk about, but like I said, that fucking video, I, it was just one of thousands that I have, either listened to or read. I'm on Facebook. Most of the people I know on Facebook are black and they're females because that's why I like males. And I see the show all the time. Niggas ain't shit. Niggas ain't shit. I see it so many goddamn times. I see it in my sleep. Niggas ain't shit. Well, why niggas ain't shit? Because I met this dude 9 months ago and he got me pregnant and he don't take care of the kid. Oh, well, maybe because you met him 9 months ago, you pregnant. Like, did you even fucking know his name? Nah, not really. Don't get me wrong, like, dude, I definitely should wear condoms too, but I don't know, man. But all right, y'all have a good night. I'm out.